The cataracts were kind of a surprise to me. I figured I'd be getting them sooner or later, but it happened sooner, and I was told that I probably had a certain period of time, 1 or 2 years, before I'd have to do something about it. But they seem to grow pretty quick, and it caused a lot of fatigue. And I do a lot of reading in my job, and I needed to do something to get those addressed. Night driving was not my favorite thing after the cataracts, because the light was just so fragmented as I was driving that it was really hard to focus on the road in front of me. And if I got a road where it was headlights and no street lights, it was really, really difficult, to the point where I'd look away just so I wouldn't have to look into those headlights, and that wasn't a really comfortable feeling. I wanted what I considered normal vision with some kind of correction. I'd wear some glasses or something like that, probably up close because I read so much, and just that I would not get worn out from wearing glasses. Originally I thought I was just going to have a traditional monofocal lens, thought that would be fine, but Dr. Doe suggested I take a look at the Symfony Lens, consider that. He told me a little bit about it, said I thought he'd be a really good candidate for it, a really good result was possible with the situation, I guess especially with my age. And so I talked to some other people who were familiar with the Symfony Lens, and they had very positive things to say about it. Decided that that would be a good fit for me, and so we went forward with it. Having that Symfony Lens in both eyes has just, glasses aren't a factor anymore, and so I don't have to pick up a piece of paper and wonder where my glasses are. I don't have to look off at the distance and wonder, will I be able to see that? It's kind of like being 20 years old again with the vision. And especially with Houston, it just seems like it makes that much more of a difference. If you're outside and you don't need correction, life's a lot better. There was a couple times when I reached for my glasses, not because I couldn't see, but actually was to reach for my glasses to take off. It's like, oh yeah, I don't wear those anymore. And that's a true story. I mean, I actually reached for my glasses when I was getting ready to turn off the light. I was like, oh wait, I don't wear glasses anymore. So that was a habit I had to break, but I didn't mind breaking that habit. So going back to work was kind of amazing. I had asked Dr. Doe about that, and he said, you possibly could go back the next day, but probably the day after that. I went in the next day, and I do human resources, and so it's not unusual for me to get 400 resumes to read in a day, which was part of one reason why I was so frustrated with my cataracts, was because that would just wear me out. And on day one, the day after surgery, especially after both lenses were in, it was amazing. I could read without any problem, no adjustment whatsoever. I felt great, and the fatigue factor was just out of the picture, and it's been that way ever since. I had an expectation that, okay, my vision's going to go back to what it felt like when I wore glasses but wasn't super dependent on them. I don't wear any glasses now. I don't need them for distance, I don't need them for up close. Reading is not a problem, there's no fatigue factor. Even going out and doing something like riding my bike, and if my phone goes off and I can look at it without needing any kind of glasses, it was one of those side benefits that I didn't expect, but I'm glad that I got. There's absolutely nothing negative that I have to say about the Symfony Lens. Everything about it has been very, very positive, and I've been extremely pleased with the vision that I got as a result of the surgery.